Welcome to the world of automated merchandising with AV AIM, the ultimate tool designed to revolutionize the way you manage your vehicle listings and promotions. Let's get started. At the top of the dashboard, you will see an Android and iPhone emoticon. Hover over the icons to generate a QR code to download the app for your Apple or Android device. The envelope emoticon is where you can go to create a support ticket right from the AV AIM platform, or you can choose to email support@autoverify.com directly instead. To search for a vehicle by name, stock number, or VIN, simply use the search bar at the top of the page. Moving on, Imports is the first field you will see at the top of your AV AIM dashboard page. This will display any feeds you have set up to funnel into the AV AIM platform. The last import into AV AIM timestamp shows when we last received a feed from a specific source. Typically, these feeds import around the same time each day. Please note that we receive and export feeds only once per day, so any changes you make within your DMS will not appear within AV AIM immediately. Updates will appear in the dashboard following the next import cycle. Vehicles managed by dealer. This section displays vehicles manually uploaded into AV AIM as opposed to those delivered through a DMS feed. We'll cover more on this shortly. Moving on to inventory state. Here the dashboard is divided into new vehicles and used vehicles. The left side lists vehicles missing specific information like trim. For instance, click View next to New Vehicles Missing Trim to see all units missing this feature. The right side shows vehicles that have complete information. For example, clicking the green circle above with trim will display all vehicles with trim on the platform. Below the inventory state is the export section. Similar to the imports, export shows when AV AIM sends out feeds to your designated sources. Changes made within AV AIM will not immediately reflect on your website or third-party sources. Typically, feeds are imported and exported overnight, so updates made during the working day will go live the following day. Depending on your web provider, you might see an Export to Site button. This lets you export updates outside the scheduled feed export. Note that manual exports can take anywhere from 30 minutes to 6 hours, depending on server capacity. If you need to export before the scheduled time, reach out to support for assistance. Last is the global activity log. By clicking View Activity, you can generate a list of activities that have taken place in the AV AIM dashboard. For example, if you are curious as to who updated a setting, you can find out using this tool. Let's move into the fun stuff, your inventory. In the Inventory drop-down menu, you will see New Vehicles, Used Vehicles, Sold Vehicles, and Inactive Vehicles. To begin, we will start with New Vehicles. You can pull up all new inventory by choosing All or select a specific model. Let's start with the status column. Each vehicle will have its own status, and options are either active, inactive, sold, or deleted. Active simply means the vehicle is live on your site, ready to be sold. By moving a vehicle from active to inactive, the vehicle is removed from your website and third-party sources, but you can still update in AV AIM. For example, if you have a vehicle that you're using as a demo, you can move the status to inactive so that it is no longer appearing on your website, but you can still update pricing or other features in your DMS, and the vehicle will be updated within AV AIM. To push the vehicle live on your website, simply move the status to active and the vehicle will appear on your site following the next export. Lastly, the sold and deleted statuses. Use these statuses only for vehicles manually added using the manual vehicle load feature. Mark vehicles sold in your DMS, not in AV AIM, to ensure they don't reappear as active vehicles following the next feed cycle. You'll notice padlocks in columns like vehicle, image count, rebate, and sale price. These locks prevent changes made in AV AIM from being undone by the next feed import from your DMS. For example, if you change the trim line in AV AIM, the padlock will lock to prevent the changes from reverting back during the next feed cycle. To unlock the padlock and allow the feeds to refresh all information, simply click on the padlock. This will update the vehicle to reflect the latest feed import. On the right-hand side, you can click to view the window sticker or activity logs for a specific vehicle by hovering over the three-line menu. Simply click to view. Speaking of window stickers, if you would like to do a mass print of all active vehicles, simply go to Print and select Print Window Stickers Active Only. Various documents like sales sheets and CSVs are also available under Downloads. Alright, let's move into the vehicle profile. Click the year, make, and model under the vehicle column to select a certain unit. This allows you to make changes, view photos, add comments and discounts, etc. To preview vehicle photos, simply click on the View button next to Photos to move into the Vehicle Image Manager. Depending on your integration, vehicle overlays will automatically appear. To set up additional automations, vehicle banners, or other photo enhancements, please reach out to support@autoverify.com for assistance. As with the global activity log, each vehicle tracks its own activity. To view this log, click View next to the activity log to pull up the tracking. Lastly, in this section of the vehicle profile is the window sticker. This is another spot to view and print the window sticker for a specific unit. On the top right of the vehicle profile, you will see a comment section. Select Click to expand to preview the full comment. At the top, the first sentence is called the highlights. These appear bold on your website and have a 250 character limit. Although placement of comments on every website and provider is unique, the highlights will look like this on your website. Depending on your specific integration, you may have a pre-description and/or a post-description that will automatically generate on your new and/or used vehicles. The pre-description will appear just after the highlights. The post-description will appear at the bottom of the comments. This section of the comments is generated all based on trim. Remember, trim is crucial for quality comments in AV-AIM. If the trim is missing or inaccurate, your comments will be too. Depending on your preferred integration, the finance portion of the comments will be found here. The rates, terms, and any additional fees are all set up and can be adjusted easily in the finance settings of the dashboard. Make sure to update the finance rate chart, which we will go through shortly, to make sure that this financing information is up to date and accurate. Let's check out where you'd go if you want to make any adjustments to your comments. To edit the comments, go to the Comments tab within the vehicle profile. You'll see the comment you just previewed divided into 3 sections: Title Enhancement, Highlights, and Body. Starting with the Title Enhancement. This isn't available in the Preview section, but can be found on your website after the year, make, and model of the vehicle. Most websites display the title enhancement on both the search result page and the vehicle detail page. Keep the title enhancement under 50 characters to ensure it fits properly and isn't cut off. Please note that the character count includes the year, make, and model already listed on your website. Different websites may allow more characters, but be careful to ensure the text fits well. Next is the highlights. This is the first section of the comments that appear in bold on your website. To adjust the comment, simply edit and click Save. The updated comment will appear live after the next feed cycle. Lastly, the comment body editor. You can edit the existing text or start from scratch. Remember, any automated comments will still apply even if you rewrite the comment sections. For example, a post description setup will automatically apply to the comments. If you don't want any automated comments, click Override Comment with Custom Comment to stop them from populating. Make sure to hit Save to lock in your changes. Let's move on from the Comments tab to the General tab. This tab contains all the vehicle information imported from your DMS, such as trim, kilometers, stock number, etc. To edit any information on this page, simply click the field or use the provided drop-down menu. If you need to change the trim and it's not listed in the drop-down menu, please contact our support team. If you are using AV-AIM stock images, ensure the year, make, model, trim, and exterior color are accurate to get the best possible stock image. Remember to hit Save after making any changes. This will also close the padlock under the vehicle category. The next tab is Equipment. Here you can view the OEM window sticker and the standard features of the unit. The key features listed are identified by AV-AIM as notable and are used to create comments and taglines. These key features are the same as the highlights in the comment section. If you want to make changes to the key features, we suggest doing so in the Highlights section of the Comments tab. Now let's move on to pricing. Retail price and any discounts or add-ons are pulled from your DMS. To add discounts or add-ons to a specific unit within AV-AIM, simply enter the dollar amount and description here. Note that the add-on feature is available only for new inventory. To add a discount to a specific unit, enter the discount dollar amount and hit Save. This will update the finance section to mention the vehicle has been discounted by the specified amount. If you want the discount to stand out in the comments, toggle Mark as Special on. The discount amount will appear at the top of the comment marked as Special with the discount details. You can customize specials by adding an expiration date and/or a special text, which will appear with the special statement. You can also preset specials by selecting Preset Special Future Start Date and filling out the start and end dates, along with any special text. Hit Save once completed. Remember, adding a discount through AVAIM will close the padlock on the pricing section. Moving on to the video section. This part of AVAIM allows you to add and embed a YouTube video in the AVAIM comments. If you want to use this feature or learn more about it, please contact our support team, as each web provider has unique requirements. The last section within the vehicle profile is feed tracking. If you wish to look at what information came in from your DMS on this specific unit, select View Import to pull up all the information our system received on the last feed cycle. You may need to refresh the data viewer once it is open to sort the data properly for easy reading. Repeat this process to view the export files as well. Before we move on from the vehicle profile, there is one section only found within the used vehicles inventory, and that is the Historical tab. The Historical tab allows you to see the Carfax link if applicable. You can also add a mechanical inspection link or any other disclaimers to a specific used vehicle. If the vehicle is marked as is or certified pre-owned in your DMS, the applicable toggles will be on. This adds any disclaimers you have set up for these fields to the comments. You can find these disclaimers under Comment Configuration in the Used Vehicle Comment section of the dashboard settings. Depending on your settings, these toggles can also create a tag in the export file for your website provider or third-party vendors to filter CPO or as-is units. You can manually toggle any of these features on as well. Just remember to hit Save Changes. That's a quick overview of the vehicle profile. Next, we'll explore the manual vehicle load on the AVAIM dashboard. Remember the Vehicles Managed by Dealer section on the dashboard page? Any vehicles listed there are the ones you've entered using this part of the dashboard. The manual vehicle load is typically used when you want to add a unit into AVAIM before it's entered into the DMS, or if you have a unique motorized vehicle, like a tractor or a trailer or motorcycle, that your DMS won't accept without a standard VIN. For vehicles with a standard VIN, use the VIN load. Just add the VIN and Chrome Data will pull in the year, make, and model of the vehicle. Add any other information you want, and the system will prompt you to merchandise the vehicle, add photos, or add another vehicle. If you plan to add the same vehicle to your DMS later, ensure the stock numbers are identical. The profiles will merge based on the stock number, not the VIN. To add a unique motor vehicle and bypass the DMS, use the non-VIN load. Enter the information, hit save, and follow the same process as the VIN load. You can use any VIN number and the system will send the vehicle to your website and third parties. This again is recommended for trailers or other unique vehicles without a standard VIN. Let's move into settings. To begin, we will explore the General Settings tab. At the top, you will see the option to remove safety period. By default, AVAIM will keep a vehicle live for an additional 24 hours once it has been marked as sold and removed from the feeds. This is to prevent vehicles from being removed from your website should there be a feed failure and the vehicle wasn't actually marked as sold. By removing the safety period, your vehicle will be removed from your website following the next feed cycle and not remain live for the extra day. Below is the window sticker configuration. If you wish to remove payment or price, this is where you would go to adjust those features. Simply toggle the setting on or off that you wish to activate or deactivate. You can also choose a window sticker style. By default, style number 1 is always used, but if you want to see what style number 2 looks like, select it, hit save, refresh AVAIM, and the window stickers will be updated for all vehicles. The first section in your comment settings is Comment. Anything you set here will affect both new and used inventory comments. This section is set up by your integration team according to your preferences during onboarding, but you can change the settings at any time. For example, if you want your title enhancements to display payments, toggle on the payment feature. Or if you want to customize all title enhancements, select default and add your text. This will replace all title enhancements for new and used vehicles. Remember, the character limit for title enhancements is 50. New and used comments are similar, but let's focus on the used vehicle comments so you can see where to adjust the disclaimers discussed in the Historical tab. The pre-description discussed earlier appears right after the highlight section of the vehicle comment. You can set an expiration date and add text that will automatically populate on all used vehicles. If you want a pre-description that is the same for new vehicles and used vehicles, copy and paste it in the New Vehicle Comment tab. Depending on your integration, you may have the Compare On feature activated. This adds a comment to the used vehicle showing that your competitor's price is a certain percentage higher than your asking price. You can set the percentage increase here. By default, it's set to 3% over the sale price. You can also customize the price name to something specific to your dealership. To turn this feature off, simply toggle the Use Compare On off. Scrolling down, you'll see various disclaimers you can set up. The Certified Description and As Is Description are the ones discussed earlier found within the Historical tab. This is where you can edit these disclaimers, which will apply to the comments with either Vehicle Sold As Is or Manufactured Certified Unit toggled on. You can also create OEM-specific certified descriptions using the Create Brand CPO description. Similar to the pre-description, you can add a post description. This is an automated comment that will appear after the body at the end of the vehicle comment. Save any changes to ensure the system is updated. That's it for comment settings, so time to move on to per model adjustments. This section of the dashboard lets you add add-on features to all vehicles that match a specific year, make, and model. To do this, find the type of vehicle you want to add the feature to. Select the 3-line menu on the right-hand side and choose Edit. Add your price adjustment increase, tagline, and description if desired, and hit Save. This will apply the increased cost to all vehicles that match that year, make, and model. Easy, right? Let's check out how to do mass discounts using pricing rules. For new vehicles, choose either New Master Rules or New Model Rules, depending on what your needs are. If you want a discount based on vehicle year or days in stock, use the Master Rules. For discounting vehicles based on specific criteria like engine or drivetrain specifications, use New Model Rules. To start with New Master Rules, select Add Master Rule at the top of the page. This opens the rule editor where you can select the year, type, and make of the vehicle you wish to discount. You can also set an expiration date. For pricing rules, you can discount based on MSRP or cost. For this example, let's discount based on MSRP. Choose to discount by percentage or dollar amount. Enter the discount details and set a minimum number of days of stock if needed. Hit Save. You can create stackable rules. For instance, to discount aging inventory, create rules affecting any year, type, and make, set the discount details, and create stackable rules to reflect the minimum days in stock. As the vehicle ages, the discount will take effect. Once your pricing rule is set up, hit Save. To implement the rule, go to the New Overview page and hit Recalculate. This finalizes the affected vehicles and shows how many are affected by the rule. Click on the number to see a list of these units. The same process applies for new model rules. Select the model you wish to discount from the top drop-down menu. Follow the steps as with new master rules and save. Go to the Overview page to recalculate and apply the new rule. For used pricing rules, click on Add Master Rule. Fill out the discount details and make sure to go to the Used Overview page to recalculate the rule on the used inventory. If you need to switch between cost-based pricing and MSRP, please contact our support team for assistance. We're almost done with the settings. The last page to explore is the finance settings. These will be set up during onboarding, but you can adjust them at any time. To add or change dock fees for both new and used vehicles, do it here. Check Include Dock Fee in Payment to add it as a disclaimer in the vehicle comments. Adjust the settings as needed or contact our support team for help. Remember to hit Save after making any changes. Below the Finance setting option, you'll see the Finance Rate table. This table is crucial if you display payments in your comments or title enhancements, as this is where the system is pulling the rates for used vehicles. To adjust rates or terms, click on Take Over Used Financing, then click on the table portion you wish to edit. Save to update the chart. Note that the new vehicle rates come directly from the OEM. This rate chart is used for used vehicles only. We suggest having your finance team review this chart regularly to ensure accuracy. To add a rule, click on Add Another Rule and fill out the required fields. If you have different rates for certified vehicles, follow the same process in the certified chart below. The last area of the dashboard we'll explore is user access. This is where you can add, adjust permissions for, or remove users. To add a new user, click Add New User. The required fields are first name, last name, and email. You can fill in the additional fields if desired, but they are not required. Create a temporary password for the user, and when they log in, they can update their password by going to User Access, selecting their profile, and updating their password. Hit Save to create the new profile. To adjust user permissions, find the user you want to edit and select the 3-lined menu on the right. Choose Access Control. If a field is highlighted in green, the user has access to that part of the dashboard. Unselect any portions you want to restrict access to and hit Save. To delete a user, go to the same menu on the right-hand side and select Delete User. Confirm that you want to proceed and the user will be removed from the system. That's everything you need to get started with AV AIM. For more training, contact your account manager. For technical support, reach out to our support team at support@autoverify.com. Thanks for watching.